In this video, I'll share with you my meme AI price prediction for the upcoming bull run. You can see meme AI up on the screen right now. 0.008198 is its price at the time of me filming the video. Relatively small market cap, just shy of 6 million, ranked number 1278 out of all cryptos. And you can see here the circulating supply, 72.8% of the tokens are in the supply, and the fully diluted market cap is like just shy of 8.2 million. Now, this project is interesting, relatively new. And keep in mind, this is simply my opinion that I express in this video. Not a guarantee that I'm going to be correct, but I think this project can do incredibly well in the bull run. Now, I'm going to give you my prediction for this thing, and I'll give you a couple scenarios for what I would look for if you're someone who wants to invest in this, okay? But remember, if you invest in this, the risk is on you. I'm not telling you to do it because this is high-risk stuff, okay? All-time high for this project, 0.01377, January 17, 2024. That was about 2 months ago, still down 48% from its all-time high. Now, this thing is a meme project where you can, if you go on their website, you'll be able to learn more about it, but you can essentially generate memes. You can use their AI meme generator to generate memes. You can also have a NFT marketplace on there where you can buy, sell NFTs, etc. Right? So you can check out more about this project. In the meme world, it's got some utility. And the reason I think this thing could go absolutely bananas in the bull run is not only does it have some sort of utility in terms of what you're able to do something with it, right? It's not just a meme coin where you can't do anything. Now, as far as, how much value is there to having a meme generator, I don't know, right? But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that love memes. So being able to generate memes quickly using AI, obviously there's utility to that. Whether I like it or not doesn't matter. But they're also leveraging AI in the name. And I think this is massive because at the end of the day, I think pretty much anything that's leveraging AI in the name and that's leveraging AI to some degree as far as utility goes, I think it can do really, really well. Not a guarantee, of course, that it will, but I think it can. And I think most projects with AI that are leveraging that will, because AI is pretty much the biggest, most talked about topic on planet Earth almost right now. And for this bull run, I think anything AI related will do incredibly well. So this one, although it's high risk, I think it could do real, real well. And you can see here, relatively small market cap, so it really doesn't need a lot of money to really multiply fast, okay? Now, what do I think we can see this thing do in the bull run? Well, if you quickly look at this thing and what it's been doing, 185% in the last day, 7 days, 773% in the last 7 days. We look at the 1 month, 551 in a month, right? So you could see how this thing is pumping, like how fast this thing is pumping, right? But if you look at the all, have a look at this, okay? I'm gonna get this price prediction here ASAP. But this thing came out around mid-January, okay? Look at this massive spike, okay? Pump up and then a massive drop off, okay? Then another little pump and then literally just drop off and then sideways, 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 some more drop down. And now here you could see early March 2024. Look at this thing just recently and literally in the last week go absolutely nuclear, okay? So the fact that it's doing this, and this is its second time that it's doing this, it's showing me that it's got the ability to pump. Now, because it is such a small market cap and because it is so risky, this thing could continue to pump and then drop off again, similar to here, okay? It could. That's one scenario on it. But I'm going to give you my price prediction on this thing from here. 6 million market cap. I think this thing could actually 100x, but I'm not going to go with 100x. I'm going to take the in between. I think I'm going to say this thing could still 50x from here. So my price prediction for this thing is a 50x from here. It would take you to around 300 million market cap, and it will take you to around 0.4 in price. Now, if you wanted to slice that even in half, if you wanted to say 25x from here, that'll take you to around 150 million market cap and around 0.2 in price, okay? So I think anywhere in that range. I'm going to say 50x, but I think that is being very optimistic, so keep that in mind. Now, that's my price prediction. But I will say that this thing is very, very risky. So if you choose to invest in this thing, I would not overstay my welcome if you get great gains. Now, I told you that I'll give you a couple scenarios as to some possibilities of what you could do if you're looking to invest in this. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not telling you to do this. And if you invest in this, you're doing so at your own risk. So I'd say if I look at this thing, there's a couple scenarios. Scenario one is if I want to invest in this thing, I could be absolutely patient right now because of how this thing has spiked up. Maybe it's going to continue to spike up more and I might miss out on gains, but I would maybe be patient and I would personally lean towards this scenario. I'm going to give you two scenarios, but I personally would lean towards this one. See if this thing's going to continue to spike in the coming days. If it does, let it spike, and then see if it's going to drop off similar to here, okay? If it does, that's when I would look to get in. Because you could see this thing do one of two things. You could see this thing continue to spike up and down, people getting in down here, spiking it up, taking profits up here, dropping off. Spike again. It could continue to do this. And if it continues to do this, you might see that it goes higher every time, massive drop-offs, but maybe not as low every time. So you could try to ride those waves. That's one way that you could do it. And personally, if I'm looking at this right now, I would wait for this thing to retrace. Personally, that's me. Okay. The second scenario is you just get in now. If I'm looking to invest, that's a second scenario. I could just get in now and say, okay, let's ride it out because I think this thing could still go to 300 million market cap at its peak. Okay. If I have strong enough conviction that I think it would do that, then I would just enter now. For me, this thing personally is too risky, even though I think that it could go a 50x from here, even though I think it can reach 300 million market cap and around 0.4 in price, like I said. And like I said, if you wanted to slice that even in half, say 150 million market cap and 0.2 in price, even though I think these things are possible for this token, for me, this is still too risky. I would still wait, and if it retraces and I'm able to get in somewhere here, all of a sudden, you would get way more than a 50 or 100x if you were to get in and stay in, and it was to hit a $300 million market cap, okay? So you ultimately have to decide for yourself what you want to do if you want to invest in it. I just wanted to make this video to give you a price prediction on it, but this thing is so new and it's very, very risky. But, at the end of the day, if you're someone who wants to risk a little bit of money on it, then you have a couple options and you simply just got to pick whichever one you want to roll with and roll with it. If I was to invest money in this, I certainly would not go more than maybe a couple $100 or maximum $1,000. And I would understand that that's money that I may never see again. But I would be willing to risk that money for that upside. So that's how I would approach something like Meme AI if I was to invest. And if I was to invest, what I would recommend that you do is go to the link down below, first link in the description, click it and sign up for this exchange. It's called MEXC. The reason you want to do that is because with MEXC, you get the lowest fees on the market. So you keep more of your money. Okay, so you can sign up for MEXC and trade Meme AI and hundreds of thousands of other cryptos, of course, at your own risk. So keep in mind, though, if you invest in this one, it is highly, highly risky. And I would strongly advise, if you want to invest in this one, like wait and see if this drops off again and then maybe get in and you can cash in on some spikes to the upside down the road. Now, if it doesn't drop off and it just continues to spike, well, then maybe you would have missed out. But there's going to be a lot of other tokens, right? So personally, rather than risking getting in here, I would not get in here, be patient a little bit, wait and see what happens. And if it retraces, then I think it's a great opportunity to get in, even though I still think it could 50x from here. Just because I think that doesn't mean it'll happen. And it is super, super risky, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to stop talking about risk. You know what to do if you want to invest. Click the first link down below. By the way, if MEXC is not fully functioning, click the second link, get access to Nord VPN and switch your IP address location, and it'll be fully functioning for you. And finally, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do random $100 giveaways. And in order to qualify, you must be a subscriber. And also, to improve your chance of winning, you can like and comment on the videos that I post. The more you like and comment, the more visibility you will have, and the more likely I am to pick you for the $100 when I do the random $100 giveaways, okay? So a comment can be as simple as letting me know what you think of my price prediction. You could say, I think that's crazy, I think that's low, I think it's high, I think it's in the ballpark. And you can also let me know what your price prediction is for Meme AI. And finally, you could also let me know what other projects you want me to cover next. Any sort of comment will get you more visibility and more opportunity to win the $100 when I do the $100 giveaways on the channel, okay? So just remember, you need to be a subscriber to qualify, and the more you like and engage by commenting, the more likely you are to win, okay? So with that said, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Stay blessed. I wish you a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let's get this crypto money. Let's go.